Hey, great Sunday evening. It is a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. And I say it's a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville because I was actually here today in the city of Brownsville. So I can clearly state that it's a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. And it's such a big difference to be on this setup in this studio than to be recording live. Good evening, Leia. Be recording live from the car that Linda is driving very, very badly. So it's a big difference. I can see a difference in the picture, and I'm hoping that y'all can tell there's a difference in the sound. But all in all, it's just very amazing. But I'm very thank you. I'm very amazed at the technology. That we. And am I freezing?
You're already freezing. You had better internet on the road.
I had better internet on the road. Is that crazy? I just saw a little spin. I'm going like, did I not pay my internet bill? But no, technology is amazing, guys. When it works really, really well. Thank you, Summer. It's good to be back. When it works really well. And when cuando anda fastidioso, it doesn't work. Good evening, Kat. Love you, Kat. Hey, Jelly. You're supposed to be my GPS. Well, yeah, you were running into sidewalks and bumps in the road like crazy. Good evening from San Antonio, Texas. Christy. Hey, Linda Rodriguez. Hey, Pati. Oh, Mo! I love this man. Mo, I want you to cook for me, Mo. This guy's my man. Love you, bro. Good evening, hermosa Martita. I love that flower in your hair. Joe, good evening, my man. Guys, so now I did spend a couple of days, well, Friday and then Saturday, came back Saturday. So maybe a total of 1 day. Good evening, Rachel. 1 day in the beautiful city of Monterrey. Now, I'll start off real quick by answering the question. I don't know if my friends are here, the ones that asked it, or should I answer it towards the middle? I can answer it now. And I'll answer it now because it'll segue us into hey Erika, ¿cómo estás? It'll segue us into what's going on in the city of Brownsville in regards to the numbers. Hey, I love you too, Marisa. Go in the numbers. Hey Benny, ¿cómo estás, mi compa? Jessica, I'm still waiting for my mostachon. Erasmo saw you this morning walking in church. Yes, Pati, you should have stopped by. Awesome. Good evening from the third stone from the sun. I'm up for it. I'll cook for Frankie too. No, Frankie, just me. Thank you, man. What's up, Michael? And Al, good job. All right, guys. The question that I was asked, and I'll read it, so just so that they won't say that I'm playing with it. What's up, guys? My man, I love you, Jeremiah. Ya sé. Estoy esperando. Hello there, my favorite people. You're my favorite people. Anna, I love you. This is the question, guys, and I'll say it, and I'm going to skip on the comments for real quick. Good brothers. Not my question. A friend of mine, Roman, sent it in to me. I'll respond. It wasn't his question. Someone said to him, and it's a friend from what other platforms are you streaming on? Facebook page, Brownsville Cheese, Facebook page, Erasmo Castro, BISD, trustee, this page, my backup page, and also on YouTube, my man. Paul Jones, what's for supper? Tú invitas, yo voy, bro. Okay, now my question. How does Erasmo believe it's okay for him to lecture everyone on Corona, but he goes 3 hours into interior Mexico for an elective medical procedure? Good. And I will answer the question. One of the things that I've always said, guys, I will always, BISD time, BISD after this. I will also always answer questions. I don't shy away from questions in any way, shape, or form. Guys, my job for the city of Brownsville is to inform people of what is going on. That is my job. I've not shied away from it. I do my best to put out facts. What other politicians, what other people in leadership roles try to do a la escondida, I will never do a la escondida. I've always promised to be upfront, open, and honest. My job in the city of Brownsville is to inform you of what is going on. Because I have set myself up to inform people of the city of Brownsville of what is going up, I promised to be 100% transparent. Guys, what other person in leadership, politician do you know out there that would tell you, I'm going to go get elective surgery? Who? No one. And my friend Roman has made mention before in regards to some elected officials who have done it and have, opted to stay quiet. And that's their prerogative to do. I'm not judging people for doing it or not. With that said, I will say there was a tinge of it not being elective. That part I decided to keep private on my own. There was a little tinge of what I needed to do that was not necessarily elective, but most of it was elective. And I've said, I've told you I was going to take care of this, which Linda has a video of what they did. And I did a little bit of this and a little bit of this. With that said, guys, I've always been a supporter of small business opening and going back to doing what we were used to doing. You do not work for Sturdy of Brownsville. I'm really getting very tired, Al. Really. And you're just becoming bothersome, bro. So please don't get to the point where I just want to block you. Because if you're out here nomás para aventar little jabs, then please, I don't want to get to the point where I have to block you, bro. Así de fácil. I'm being honest. Guys, I'm out here saying these are the facts. I've been saying it. We need business to open. I was glad that people that had, could go back and do elective surgeries if they want. It's not illegal to do. I mean, we need to start getting back. Business needs to open. We need to start to have some form or sense of normalcy. With that said, I've always said the same thing. Please maintain social distancing. Please don't be out there in groups. I mean, that's my suggestion and recommendation. And because it's stuff that I do. You will not see me in bunches of groups together. You will not see me going into Walmart or going into HEB without a face covering. You won't. And actually, I went into Family Dollar today to buy some tazas, and a friend of mine goes, "Hey, Erasmo, te iba a tomar picture porque no traes la mask." Dije, "Aquí la traigo. Before I go in, I'm going to put on my mask." And she goes, She goes, "I thought I was going to get you." I said, "Well, no, it's cool, man." I mean, and I say it because I believe it. It's the way that we maintain ourselves calm. I didn't go to Monterrey to party, to go out, to anything. I went alone. I went with my sister. That's it. The only ones that were there. We met family up there y todo lo demás. But again, guys, go back into some sense of normalcy. Just don't go out in bunches. Don't have pachangas at your house. Wear face coverings. Maintain social distancing. Now, our issue with my issue with the bars and everything else, again, no hay problema. Let them open, guys. They can open. El problema is that are they maintaining social distancing? No. Are they following the guidelines? No. So all I could say to people out there is please maintain guidelines. So going to go get elective surgery is not a negative. Something that you can do. It's part of going back into normalcy. Did I maintain social distancing? I sure as heck did. Did I use face coverings? Let me tell you, they are stricter in Monterrey than in Brownsville. Stricter. Allá, you have to, they're very strict on how many people go into a facility. You have to wipe your feet in some kind of liquid before going into a store. And you have to have face coverings. No face coverings, no entras a ninguna parte. So, again, they're very, very cautious. And with that said, they have less positives than we do. And again, that might be because they're testing less. We don't know. But they have a lot less positives than we do. So that is my response. Guys, I'll always answer questions. And I'm not upset that the question was asked. The question was respectful. The question was, hey, man, if you're preaching it, why aren't you living it? And I've explained, I will practice and I will live social distancing because I have my parents at home. So I will maintain social distancing as much as possible.
Hey, good evening, world. Erasmo, hey, man, he answered a question. So, again, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and send them in. We'll try our best to answer them. I want to make an announcement. Brownsville Talk will be giving away 2 scholarships of $500 each within the next week. Next Sunday night show, we'll be giving out details in regards to the qualifications and what requirements are going to be given. So again, Brownsville Talk will be giving $1,000 scholarships, $500 a piece to 2 students. So we'll be giving out the details next Sunday. So we're very excited about that. Again, we're expecting Aaron Rodriguez from the Martinez team, the TMT team. They're in partnership with the NRL Mortgage team with Pete Rossi and Gabriel Martinez. So we're excited to have Aaron on. He's a very busy man. So we're thankful that he's allowing us, a couple minutes of his time to share with us, what he's doing for the community, how involvement he is, and so we're pretty excited about that. So happy Sunday, guys! We got a great show set for everybody. I'm so excited,
guys. That's wonderful news. And again, thank you to our people. Again, we have an amazing community, guys. We have amazing people in our community, and good thing is that I'm going to start taking classes at TSC, so maybe I'll qualify for putting my name in my hat to get a scholarship.
Rejected.
Oh, rejected. So guys, if you are a recent high school graduate, as we'll be posting some information in regards to, hey, 2 $500 scholarships, man. Not a bad deal. And again, thank you to our community, and thank you for coming on, guys, our high school students, and being a part of it. Again, we've been through a lot as a community, and it's just very, very telling. So thank you all so much, our community members that want to do this for our students. It just shows the level of a character and of good-heartedness that our community has towards our people. So great. So this week we'll be posting more information in regards to it. Hopefully we'll have it soon. I vote. I'm glad you get there. Then otro DWI. No, not again. Dude. Wear the mask, stay alive. I'm not even understanding what this guy's saying.
Cubicle.
Well,
anyways,
no me pierdo las Brownsville news. Good job, Eva. Thank you. Muy bien dicho. Oh, thank you. We are amazing. I don't know what the hell.
Let's start off with BISD, Erasmo.
I need cash for another guitar. Finally. Ramona! How's it going, Mona? Hello, okay. BISD, and again, we'll dive into all of this a little bit more tomorrow night on Monday, and especially on Tuesday. There will be a BISD board meeting coming up on Tuesday, and there's some points, some questions that I think Frankie wanted to bring to the attention that Frankie had. Let's go over those real quick, and I'll try to do my best to give information in regards to it as much as possible. But there's a lot happening at BISD, folks.
Erasmo, there's 2 things that I wanna bring up that caught my attention very quickly. One being the GED. On page 6, if I'm not mistaken, of the agenda, page 6. Am I on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, page 6 of the BISD board agenda, page 6, item number 4. It reads recommendation approval to enter into contractual agreement with CDCB, Come Dream, Come Build, Youth Build Brownsville, Texas, Southmost College, and Texas State Technical College to begin providing high school equivalency instructional services along with career pathways and certifications to adults in the Cameron County area in the amount not to exceed $162,224. And one thing, Erasmo, that this shows is that TSC is being fed another contract. Again, we have seen time and time again, Erasmo. I believe there was 2 currently. Right now, there's a board member, if I'm not mistaken, who may be employed with TSC. In previous agendas, these individuals have voted on items pertaining to TSC. Now, there's a lot of discussion for next year, Erasmo, in regards to people's jobs, job security. Teachers are not sure. There's language in contracts that they could possibly become an at-will, employees. So my issue with this, Erasmo, is that, why are we giving TSC money? BISD should be taking care of BISD. It seems like if we're always feeding, always giving TSC, whether it's fluffing up the numbers for TSC, but in my opinion, it's not. We're giving away jobs to TSC that BISD can do. And one of the main things that the board has talked about is about teachers. Oh, we care about teachers. We worry about them. We understand that they're stressed, but at the same time, actions speak louder than words. So here we are. There's an issue of attrition. We're not going to cut jobs. In reality, there is going to be budget cuts across the board. So here we have individuals placing items in the agenda, Erasmo, to give TSC the jobs when BISD is fully capable of doing this on their own. So my question to you, Erasmo, what's the reason, Agustin, what's the reason, Erasmo, that we're dishing out opportunities to TSC? Again, I want to mention very clearly, nothing against TSC. I'm all in favor of our community college. But at the end of the day, Erasmo, BISD, with the situation that we're in, with the deficits that we're about to face, BISD should be focusing on BISD. And it's quite bothersome. Again, I repeat, there's a board member who I believe is employed with TSC. Erasmo, question, would this board member abstain from this agenda item? Would she take it upon? Erasmo, if I'm not mistaken, you were the one that mentioned that she had her hand in the cookie jar. She was on a committee for an insurance contract with TSC with the same vendors that were or currently on BISD. So my question to you, Erasmo, what's the reason for us as a community, as a board? Is it responsible of us to be giving away the money to TSC when we can have BISD employees, teachers, do this job on our own, Erasmo?
Well, let me say something, and something that Abdiel is saying is true. TSC has done well with that money. They've done very, very, very well with that money. Now, it has to be something that's reciprocal. So, and I understand what Abdiel is saying. It has to be reciprocal. And I'll give you an example, Abdiel. When the city of Brownsville, and the mayor has said it here, has said, hey, let's negotiate in regards to, working something out with Cummings to help out the zoo. And I said, bro, I'm not opposed to it in any way, shape, or form. And I've had conversations with the mayor in regards to it when I was on the board. And if we're back on the board, we're going to continue to have those conversations. But it has to be reciprocal. It's great that TSC is doing really well, but BISD has to benefit. Now, with that said, does BISD benefit for some of the programs that TSC brings to the table? Yes, 100%. My only issue is something that Frankie just mentioned. Does it benefit the board members who are working at TSC? And the answer is yes. That is why it was such a controversy when Sylvia was there, because Sylvia not only got the job at TSC solely because she was on the board at BISD, but because Adela Garza was also out there as the chair of the TSC board. So she got it via the compadre system. Now, did she get a raise? Did she get a promotion based on the income that was coming in to TSC from BISD? And the answer of that is, again, yes. So it was a blatant conflict of interest, but because they had control of the board attorney, they could do anything they want. A blatant conflict of interest. Now, something that Maria posted up here, this is very, very true. And something that Frankie mentioned. Folks, BISD definitely does have an adult education department. We do not need to contract. We do not need to pay TSC or TSTC or anyone else any amount of money to do something that BISD is already doing and can do 10 times better than TSC. We do not need to pay TSC this money. And look, guys, Abdiel and everybody else, guys, your kitchen door is falling off the hinges. Your kitchen door is falling off the hinges. Oh, yeah, you got a screwdriver. You've got a little hammer out there in your little gabinete. Are you going to go and hire someone to come, a carpenter come to fix your little broken hinge? Or are you going to do it yourself? You're going to do it yourself, folks. You're going to do it yourself. BISD can do for itself without putting money in the pocket of TSC. Now, is this for Prisi to take advantage now that Sylvia's gone from TSC? So is now Prisi going to be the one that gets those promotions and get those raises at TSC? It's a conflict of interest. It's the way the system works here, guys. People move up because of what they bring in. It's the same thing with what she tried to do by sliding those vendors into TSC. It was a blatant conflict of interest. In the words of the board member, blatant corruption. Corruption. It's corruption. It's what it is. Nowhere on the calendar. We're not going to know for another week, I would say. Can someone please 24 so I can take a bath? No. I got $2. Buy a bar of soap. It sounds to me like BISD is funneling money through TSC for the dirty board members. 100%. This is right on track. It's the way they make money. They continue to make money because they continue to receive money from vendors, and they'll try to put their candidates back on the board. And this is where it gets, and this is why I'm dead adamant. I will post up there every single campaign finance report, every single one, so that people will know what the heck is going on. But they're trying to put money into their vendors, trying to stop other vendors from coming onto the board, and for Prisi, for her to continue to get promotions and raises at TSC. Now, did she get a reprimand for not announcing or saying that she was in conflict of interest? She's not a total idiot. She's pretty much an idiot for for kissing Sylvia's butt, but not a complete idiot. I mean, she has a doctor's degree, even if it's from Phoenix. It's still a doctor's degree.
Too soon.
No, I mean, it's true. I mean, I'm not dissing Phoenix online degrees. It is what it is. Man, if I had the money, I'll go pay for a doctorate degree too. And I might just do that. You know why? Because I want you to call me Dr. Erasmo.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Erasmo. Dr. Erasmo. And then I can wear those funky hats because I like hats. I can wear those funky hats during graduation, guys. But no, man, it's wrong. It's systematically wrong, and it needs to end. But the only way it'll end is people go out there and vote these people out. Because you think Minerva didn't know what was going on? You think flip-flopping Philip doesn't know what's going on? Good point, Frankie, about getting these country. What are they getting in return? Estos no dan paso sin guaracha. It's very true. Good afternoon, good evening, Encarnacion. Good evening, Minerva. I was told Captain Guag will be featured on this show tonight. Once again, Erasmo is dropping the ball. Actually, I'm going to blame that on Frankie. I love Captain Guac.
Captain Guac is coming on, guys. Be patient. He's a busy man. He promises he'll be on. He'll be on.
Let me tell you, I have a crush on Captain Guac, but
I do.
That's slowly fading away, guys. And Captain Guac, I see is going like this because
I still love you, Captain. I still love you. He's my captain.
You're breaking my heart, Captain Guac. Breaking my heart. Está guapo el vato, pero no. Gotta stick with the schedule. Guys, so, what about all these other board members? And again, let's go back into the systematic thing of it. Guys, has anyone heard, except on this show, only on this show will you hear from Minerva, Ladru, and Sylvia. Only here on this show. You'll hear from them here. But have they released a statement? Have they made a declaration in regards to Sylvia's thievery, la rata de Silvia? Have they made mention how the district, you are going to be paying for their attorneys? We are going to be paying for their attorneys? Have they made mention of how bad of a job the superintendent has done throughout this whole process? How every other district around the state is already throwing out their calendars, already making mention of the schedules and the workforce that they're going to be needing and having for next year. We have gotten nothing. Zip. Nada. No. Hey, but hey, let's go give money to TSC. Let's go give money to Let me tell you, and I will make a correction. I cannot see the comments on Facebook because some of the closed captions. I can read them here on YouTube. Oh, good. Thank you, me too. Let me make a correction. I did make a statement, I think last week, in regards to the architect for the Hannah gym, and I will correct. I was corrected. That architect was already from time before this new architect was hired. So I'll make that correction. I mean, I'll make that statement. And that's fine. It seemed very weird that we have an architect and we've got payments going out to an architect. So again, guys, we don't always get it right. Don't always get it right, but we will come back and correct. Rodney Brown posted something that I think is very interesting that I really want to talk about. And we'll go back into BISD in a little bit as soon as Captain Guac comes on. John White got 30-day ban. Apparently, you can't say anything bad about Antifa. You know what, Rodney? I'm so tired of Facebook being so politically correct on some things, but so lenient and passive on other things. I hate it. They are really, and that's one of the reasons why, guys, why we have we're streaming on 5 different pages. That is why, because you never know. At one moment, these all of these settings, all of a sudden they might just boom. They say, you know what, we're going to block him for 30 days, and and then you have to do other things. That is why I really want people to please go on to the YouTube channel and please subscribe. Please subscribe, because it's the only avenues we have. We already talked about your bar soap. Let's see.
Can I get back to TSC very quickly?
Yeah, go.
The only other consideration at Osmo, there was youth build, which I love. At my employer, my boss sends teenagers who have a troubled past, get in trouble. They send them to youth build to start a craft, to learn a trade. So I'm all in favor of youth build, and they also have a TSTC. So the only other consideration for other colleges, not TSC, is that a grant at Osmo may require a GED class for other regions. But in Brownsville, TSC does not need a contract because BISD can do the work. Again, sometimes grants expand to Cameron County for GED courses. So again, this isn't something that is needed by TSC at Osmo. This is something that they have been doing deliberately over and over again. And again, question to the public. Have these individuals who are currently on the board, do they abstain? And the best to my knowledge at Osmo, they haven't. So it's very telling, why these individuals are they allowed to do that? The attorneys don't say anything, the board members don't bring it up. We all know where they work. I think it's only just at Osmo Castro and Brownsville Talk who's making a fuss about this, and everybody else is turning the blind eye.
Well, it's very true. And again, what Abdiel says is right. That's the unethical part. It's not the money. It really isn't the money, guys. It isn't the money, because I think it's like $70,000, something that effect, 170,000. That's what it is, más o menos. I mean, it's the conflict of interest, and it's the compadrismo. It's the doing things behind closed doors. It's doing things a la escondida. That's the issue with it. And no, she's not going to abstain. She's not going to exclude herself from the conversation. She's going to vote on it because the board attorney lets them do whatever they want to do as long as they continue to up his contract. Now, with that said, I love Youth Build. I really, really love Youth Build. It's an amazing program. I've done a couple of walkthroughs through the program myself personally. I love the program. I love the people that are out there working it. I really, really enjoy it. And I thank them so very much for inviting me to go visit their place last year. I will gladly go visit the place again this year or next year. Right now it's kind of iffy because of the situation that we're going through. But again, it is one program in the city of Brownsville that I completely love and support. I wish that other groups out there continuously also try and support. So I have no issue with those at all. My issue is why TSC? Why does this corrupt board and stupid superintendent continue to turn a blind eye to corruption, to vendors controlling the system, to where board members are in the pocket of those that pay the highest price. I mean, is that what you need? Is that what you want for your community? You need a doctor to enter the kitchen. Interesting floor plan. I don't get
Come
it.
on, Minerva.
Minerva is losing it again. Sylvia asks, La Alcapona es una y carne de Adela Garza. Yeah, they are transas. They are. I was involved in the program many years ago. Youth Build?
Youth Build.
It's an amazing program, Rudy. Is BISD closing the adult education department? Will staff be laid off if contract given to see? Guys, that's actually great questions, Maria. But let me tell you, Maria, we shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Something that Frankie mentioned is very true. Guys, instead of giving our jobs to TSC, why don't we just increase the jobs that we have here? Now, again, I love the 20th century grant. I love it. And, I'm very adamant. My issue with the 21st century grant, again, is that Prissy deducts part of her salary from the 21st century grant. And I've told her this personally. I said, my only issue is that you vote for it when you're the one that's getting paid money from that grant. That is an issue, guys. Hi. No, that was for somebody else. No, Ronnie, someone mentioned him. I'm not sure who it was. So stay away from your flat screen TV and avoid the government transmission radiation.
Oh,
It's our forgotten BISD. Yeah, they don't care. Que se echen un baño ruso. Not me. Hello. Oh, La Chava. Greed. Don't they already have an income? It's never enough, Dr. Queso. Yes, I'm going to go, Dr. Weber. Going to go buy me a doctorate degree. But, again, guys, I am transparent with you. I'm not hiding anything. No ando haciendo cosas a la escondida. Not at all. I mean, someone like Guzman, whatever the crap the guy, DWI. I mean, I've already mentioned it. I went through the process. I ended it. I took responsibility. I moved forward. Pero otra vez, I'm the most transparent individual out there that has ever run or is going to run for a public office. What more do you want? But she is getting away with it. BISD continues to bleed money to TSC because it continues to put money in her pocket, and it makes esta de la Garza look good. It makes them look good. So they'll continue. But you know what? I don't even blame the TSC board, because hey, man, if someone's out there throwing cash their way, pues con ganas, let the cash come.
Yep.
It is what it is. I mean, I don't even blame them. Ahora, do I blame them for allowing Prissy or putting Prissy on that committee? Yes, that is, in the words of one of Dr. Zavaleta out there, and he's not afraid to say it. In the words of Dr. Zavaleta, it is corruption. Corruption. What Prissy did, what TSC did was corruption. Not a peep from them. No word. No word. The only one that has come forward publicly to say and speak against it, Dr. Zavaleta. The only one. Te lo hocico, Erasmo. El otro imbécil. Te lo hocico, Erasmo. Estúpido. Let's give Erasmo an honorary doctorate. I'll take it.
I want one too.
Good evening, chinos. Todos son una bola de ratas. ¿Para qué se hacen? 100%. What is going on? I work at CC. Frankie made mention in regards to an item on the BISD agenda where BISD is going to pay TSC to offer GED, continuing education classes. If we go back to on-person instruction, what's going to happen every time a student is COVID positive? Are they going to close the school for 5 days to disinfect? Elizabeth, I'm at the point where I'm just very, very frustrated with BISD. Look, guys, today it came out, Sadie put out there a tweet of the issue with Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse, that a lot of the employees were not feeling well. They were not doing well. They had already tested positive. And again, guys, and I had some friends, my friends out here saying, John, before he got blocked for 30 days, John was out there saying, hey, everyone needs to get it so it's good. Let me tell you guys, no, because a lot of older people go to Texas Roadhouse. A lot of older people go to these stores, to these restaurants, and they might not make it. They might not make it. So no, there is an issue. Now, the bars are closing. Adolio's closed. Ibiza closed. Chili's closed.
Doghouse.
Huh?
I believe Doghouse as well.
Did it really? You know,
it was mentioned.
These places are already closing because, and I'm sorry, guys, we saw the videos. Estaban así amontonados. Así. The first weekend that it opened, así, despite the fact that there was supposed to be only 25%. Estaban así. Guys, that's not the CDC's fault. That's not the county judge's fault. That's not the mayor's fault. That is our fault, guys. And small business, goodness gracious, stop shooting yourself in the foot, because it only makes y'all look very, very bad that you're going to have to close because no hicieron caso. Y'all didn't do the right thing. Now, look, and this is my comment in regards to BISD, Elizabeth, at Ibiza and all these other places, these are adults, guys. Adults are at these places. If the adults aren't going to comply to social distancing, face coverings, do you really think that our students are going to comply? It's not going to happen. So we're going to have humongous lists like the ones that came out on Saturday in regards to positives. So I think by Monday, they're going to get the results from the BISD people that they tested on Thursday. On Monday, the results will be back in regards to the BISD people they tested on Monday. Guess what? I'm going to predict that we're going to have another 40, 50 positives for the city of Brownsville. Another 40, 50 positives. And all because BISD doesn't care. The superintendent doesn't care. ¿De qué le sirve? Really? And, I love BISD, but right now with the leadership it has, it's a fluke. ¿De qué le sirve poner allá in the marquees? I just passed by Porter. Believe in BISD. You want me to believe in a superintendent that lies to his people, that says voluntary but doesn't mean voluntary, that neglects to tell the people that people in the facility have tested positive? I can't believe in that. You want me to believe in La Penguin? La Penguin, who constantly lies, who calls this coronavirus a hoax, who said that it was going to disappear in 3 days, in 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Do you want me to believe flip-flopping Philip, the one who's yes, 1 minute, no, the next minute? I can't. You want me to believe Prisi, who's out there trying to get vendors into TSC? You want me to believe Drew, the Mexican disliking Drew? The let me hire my buddies with gringo last name Drew? That's the one you want me to trust? No, but shut up. I'm not going to trust Drew. She's a piece of crap.
Tell us how you really feel.
I can't because
mejor no.
I'm guessing after Tuesday's meeting is where teachers will get to vote on calendar. Guys, and again, Primo, other districts already have their calendars. They're already starting to work on the school year. We have nothing. Hola, Pati. They're not going to vote on it. The teachers will vote on it afterwards, David. They're not going to vote on it till next meeting in July. It's madness. There's a program called HAP program that they have at the university. I'd like to see it. I'm not sure what it is. John White and Ronnie Brown are involved romantically. I've been told that a couple of times. I hear that they have a lot of, hey, not that there's anything wrong with that. Hey, more power to them. Like InfoWars, bad. La Como Po! Swah, swah. I was in youth build as a kid. Oh my God. Should we take that as a non-recommendation? Love you, Mike. I'm just joking. And little Eddie, I want to believe, that little Eddie is someone who keeps promises and, maybe, he gave me a call after one of the shows the other day. Like, no, I'm a straight shooter. I'm a man of my word. And I'm waiting, little Eddie. We were supposed to meet up on Thursday, little Eddie. Nothing. You know, so I'm starting to fall back into not believing you. TSC is a priority in these times. Instead of putting money into technology, paying the Wi-Fi bill for teachers' homes, teacher salaries, remodeling school, etc. Exactamente. But they have to get their job. Oh, come on. This is a witch hunt. No, little Eddie, it's not a witch hunt. Ni a witch llegas. The HEP program helps adults get their GED. BISD has an amazing program that helps people get their GED. Hola from El Paso, Sandy. God bless. Ronnie Brown, when I saw the F word, now F book recognizes certain words. You can't even say the G word in Spanish. I'm not even going to try, but oh. Sylvia, Sylvia, Sylvia. And then she appeared. No! Not being transparent. No, they're not being transparent. Guys, it's 70,000 today, a million. Today, a million tomorrow. Mike's right. 70,000 is the amount. I think I read 69 something. Pero para ellos, it's like pennies, bro. For them, it's like pennies. It's not their money. It's your money, Mike. It's my money. Teachers and parents need to know that what the calendar looks like so they can prepare this coming school year. What are they waiting for? It's almost July. They should have started preparing for this, Liz, back when we called for it, back during spring break. They did nothing but be reactive to everything that I was saying on social media. Everything. Idiots. Too easy. Fancy money movements by looking a little Jon Snow there, Frankie.
I'm trying.
Not youth built. HEP program at the university to help adults with their GED. I like all programs. Evening, the Guerrero family. I haven't seen you in a while, Guerrero family. Fancy money movements, the last minute BISD. My vote for you, sir. Love you, my man. Good evening, Shayna. Thank you. Transparent Cyberman. I love me some Captain Bob and Mocambos. It's a great program. Thank you. Oh, you're so clear. We need to wear sunshades. Love ya. How dare they? Them, yeah, those bastards. And bastards isn't a word. Bueno, a little break cuando vas a venir para el carnezazo. Hey, man, let me know, bro. El problema con Raúl es que siempre dice, ya está el carnezazo, vente.
Y nada.
Give me a little bit of time, bro. Tell me, hey, hoy en la noche, mañana, in 2 days, and I'll be there. Look, guys, y'all know that I go. Shame on them. Shame on them. You're right. Is the government involved? Does the FBI know? Oh, yeah, the FBI does know. The FBI does know. And we can talk about don't they dare do that again. Amen, brother. Do we want to talk a little bit about what's happening on Friday? They are thieves. Victoria, I love you, man. Will we get penalized for not sending our kids to school? No, you will not, Maria. No. I'm actually looking into a program where I will be offering tutoring for any students that don't want to go to school, and we'll be doing homeschooling. So let me know. Anyone out there that wants their kids homeschooled, let me know. I might be homeschooling. Cyberman like Superman. Love you, Captain Bob. Angry Mosquitoes got John. Yeah, remember that comment by John White? The mosquitoes are going to come, and it's going to be where I go like.
I didn't even feel no mosquitoes, John. Fake news, John. Fake news.
Mosquitoes are bad, but that bad? The way I see it, BISD and TAC are intertwined. TAC provides the credits, and BISD offers it to their students. TAC has reduced their tuition twice in the past year. UTRG continues to increase tuition. The money comes right back. BISD and the city of Brownsville should fund progress such as VIDA, benefits the community. Corruption aside, again, Abdiel, I agree with you 100%. Anything that benefits the community, I am 100% for. It is the corruption. It is them getting promotions. It is them bringing their vendors into the district. It's too much. Pero with that said, Abdiel, I want BISD to prosper with BISD and then have enough to pass on to the other organizations. Always. It's como there's a scripture that says, please look out for your house first and then, reach out and help others as well. But first, take care of your house. So BISD needs to take care of their house first and then, of course, help out everyone else in their community. Thank you all for the updates. Y'all are doing a great job. Love you, Brenda, mi amor. Mint Bar and Grill is open. Y'all be careful out there. Again, people's responsibility. People need to be responsible. Roadhouse was very packed today. Yes, it was.
But has that been confirmed in regards to Roadhouse, or is this just somebody, either a person with knowledge?
Well, I want to say that I received the information from enough people that, and let me tell you something else. First of all, the first message that I got in regards to Roadhouse came from Sadie, and actually Sadie posted it on Twitter. I will say that Sadie has me blocked on Twitter. I'm not sure why, and I don't care. It's her choice to do. So I don't think it's something that she would want to try and throw out there, or he. I don't know if it's he or she, to throw out there so that I, would give misinformation. Again, she has me blocked. With that said, I did confirm with the city, and I did confirm by getting other individuals sending exact same information at different times. So again, I'm going to believe that it's true. But it's happening all over Brownsville. It's happening at all these other bars, all these other restaurants. It's happening at HEB, guys. HEB got another three positives this weekend.
Wow.
HEB. So again, guys, we're not over this thing. Los protesting. Yes. Loops is right. Look at the protesting people, guys. There no social distancing, no face coverings, and we're out there distributing water to them. It's not a good thing, guys. It's not a good thing, guys. And I believe in civil protest. I believe it, but I want protests done the right way. First of all, protest for things that are important. But you can protest for whatever you want, but maintain social distancing. There was no social distancing maintained at all. Another lockdown coming? Unfortunately, no. It's not going to happen. It's impossible to happen, but it should happen. Rumors about Silly Minerva came out. The BIZ Vault Guard announced that they are getting married again. La Cabopot! You're a piece of crap, moron. Is that mine or is that Frankie's or? Frankie, is that you or me?
That's not me. I think we have a Captain Walk ready.
Captain Walk. I hope it doesn't happen, but I feel like mid-July we'll get higher numbers, but more kids, 100%, and they're going to get to school. Stop talking shit about people when you're a piece of shit. Getting drunk. Haven't drank in 6-7 months. I can't tell. Shut up.
Hey, Erasmo, very, very, very quickly, quick question. I got a question coming in saying, hey, serious question. My mom is a lunch lady for Porter, and she was told about it being mandatory to go in and that it would get paid as overtime. Now they are not. What are her options?
Actually, no options, because they went back on their word. They went back on their word, and they're not going to be paying anybody out there. Again, they had promised that they were going to pay people time and a half, actually, for working the hours. And then all of a sudden, the time and a half went into nothing. So there's nothing people could do anymore. The board members don't care. The superintendent doesn't care. Honestly, what is there to do? There's not much to do.
And it's unfortunate. Again, we've had them, when they had their simulated town hall at Erasmo, come on and say everything's okay. Nobody's going to lose their job. There's nothing to fear. The teachers and staff who will be going in will be giving time and a half. Again, the leadership has not been true to the community. We have been misled. We're thankful to have this platform to spread the message to the people and letting them know, hey, whatever they say is not accurate. They were told, it was going to be a voluntary thing, and scratch that. No, you do have to come. So we've been seeing it, Osmo, time and time again, that, everything that the board has done has not been in the best interest of the community, unfortunately.
Not true on Roadhouse. Some employees are staying home to get checked. I'm going to disagree, my friend. I'm going to disagree because, again, it's just too close to Chili's. And I'm not saying that Chili's passed it on to Roadhouse. What I'm saying is that the numbers of individuals that were going to these restaurants, I mean, surpassed any restriction in regards to 25%, 50%, or even 75%. So again, I am going to disagree. I'm going to think that it's going to happen. I'll meet you up. You're not my type, bro, but sure. A lot of people that are sick, has COVID, might be working in different establishments, and those places are not reporting it. That is negligence. It really is. Outside Waterbury parking lot. Idiota. I think this guy already got his 15 minutes.
Yeah, he got his 15 minutes.
I'm Mr. Admo and Frankie from Galilea Salazar. Hey, Pat Hansen. Is BISD really starting July 29th? No, it's going to be towards mid-August. Hey, from Houston. Me too. Recovered. Isn't comforting as it sounds. Yes, you haven't died, but some need lung transplants and can't feel their limbs, or later get strokes or heart attacks. Blood thickens. Health department even went by to check out the road. Yeah, but it's the Brownsville health department.
Well, hey, hopefully that was a false alarm. But again, if something like this comes on, it's always best to check up on it just to be on the safe side.
Yes. Hey, Len, how's it going? Any word on Idea's plan for school year? I have yet. I think we were supposed to have someone from Idea on. Did we have someone from Idea?
We will be having them this week. Some they had a scheduling conflict, but they will be coming on this week at Asmo.
Good. Frankie got to say you nailed it on your backdrop and your shirt. Oh, finally. Just joined. Any updates on BISD and their plans? None yet. We should have a little bit more information tomorrow. And I don't plan to send my 5-year-old. That would be ridiculous. I'm down to homeschooling, anything to keep the kids safe. Good job. Get John White on as a special guest. That should be fun. Hey.
Rodney Brown.
All I know is that coronavirus has been really good for working people. The laws they enacted allow people to access their 401ks and use their money without penalty. Well, good for those people, I guess. Let's see what's going on Fridays. Let us hanging. Oh, Sylvia's court date. People remember in November for BID trustee voted Osmo. Thank you, my man. It's all by mall area, bars and restaurants that just opened. Exactamente. I mean, it's just there. I'm going to disagree. I think it's true. And I think it's true because I spoke with a lot of people from the city and some other people that made mention of it. I'm going to think it's true, but we'll find out. I hope it's not true. How does Mike Pineapple know about Texas Roadhouse? Do they have a Roadhouse on Southwell? Watch BIZ release a statement after you start saying something. What part of symptomatic aren't people getting? You can carry the symptoms without, should any of them. Order food and stay home. Well, regardless if Roadhouse infections are true or not, they're still not following guidelines of 100%. John is here drinking beer with me at the ranch. He says it's you're smart enough to look up on all the truth-telling internet. You will find the mosquitoes-borne virus kill more people in the world than any other. Tell John to come on the show with us, please. I know Harlingen restaurants are practicing 25 capacity. Are Brownsville restaurants doing the same? No, not even close. Several HEB partners positive, and San Antonio and 8 cops, 100%. You should see Walmart. People with no face masks, no social distancing whatsoever, 100%. Good night. Thank you all for all you do. Thank you, guys. Guys, it's almost time to leave. Why does the city spray the mosquitoes if they aren't that bad? Thank you. Finally mentioned the protest. Sorry, Frank. It's just been a busy night. Get Richard Steamboat on the show. I'd love to do that. We the people support you. Thank you, man. Support you too. Who is on that pets on? How rude. I heard the city in California will be on 24 lockdown for 3 weeks. Actually, that was an old article, Frank. It was article from March, and I actually shared it for a bit, and I took it down for the same reason. Saludos, Don Lupe. How rude these people are. Wow. Sorry, guys. You're right. You're right. It's all right. You always get one of these little idiots, huerquitos cagados, like, I'm a biomedic student. If you're a biomedic student on your last year at UTRGV and you're proud to come out with words like SFF, shut up, you're stupid, you're moron, shut up. Those are my words, idiot person. Good evening. Thank you for you guys for informing the community. You guys are doing next up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. And that Porter Mom's options are she can quit.
What?
Hey, I'm an idiot. Call in sick. They can do something, not show up to work. Exactly. Iran Jose, shut up, lame. You both are excellent. Listen, good. No, it doesn't bother me. Block it out. He's already blocked. Exactly. Employees are Olive Garden tested positive, and no one was notified for a week. Wow. And I just told a friend of mine, don't go to Olive Garden. Diego. I told you. Míralo, el sir. Hey, Leopoldo, saludos. It really upsets me how when you go, everyone flipped balls and was shared everywhere. But a BIZ member is outed for corruption and nobody blinks a dang eye. Amen, brother. Hinojosa stolen auto sucks. Business do not have to report if they have employees with COVID.
What?
I wonder if trade ministers would ever be held accountable for the demise of TSC and downtown. Not sure. I won at Easy Pond, and our numbers loan-wise since coronavirus began has dropped. I work. If there's anyone out there that needs help, please don't be afraid to reach out to Easy Pond. Hey, Pedro, let me know if there's any good cameras out there, Pedro. Send me an inbox. Huh?
I need a camera and I need some golf clubs. I'm gonna pick up that hobby, Pedro. Message me.
Let me know too, Pedro. Hey, what did I miss? Marta, ¿ya llegaste al final de la hora? ¿Ya nos vamos? Thanks for spreading the word. Okay, so what meetings are BIZ having this week? I think budget. I'll check. I'll report tomorrow, but I know for sure that the BIZ meeting is on Tuesday. Saludos, Luis. At any Easy Pawn Shop, but I'm located in Boca Chica. Check and see, Pedro, if they have a camera and some other good stuff. Yes, on Money Matters. Why doesn't HEB and Walmart have face masks mandatory? Actually, it should. Again, I went to Monterrey, and in Monterrey, everything had to have them on.
Erasmo, but it's because of the county judge. The governor, actually. So because of that, they're not mandatory, unfortunately.
No, but establishments could require them to be going into establishments.
They could.
I'd be wearing a sombrero with banda music on the profile if I was. What's the latest on accident jail time? On Friday, she'll have court on Friday. Good evening, Leticia. Seems like most of Brownsville restaurants are infested with COVID. It's looking that way. Let me know, Pedro. God bless. Guys, we are laptops. Oh, yeah, now we're buscando laptops. Thank you for the info, guys. Thank y'all. Guys, our hour is up. Thank you for the info, guys. Guys, thank y'all. Frankie, last words.
Again, guys, next Sunday night, we'll be giving the details in regards to the scholarships. Brownsville Talk will be giving $1,000 scholarships to $500 to students. We'll be releasing the details in regards to the requirements. So students, be on the lookout for that. We're very eager to be helping out in that way. Also, Erasmo, my big issue is, we talk about protecting teachers. We talk about doing our best to try and make sure that they're well taken care of. Little things like this, Erasmo, which we had talked about when we started the segment in regards to the GED program. The GED program is a high school equivalency program that could be done by BISD teachers. That's $50,000 or $60,000 or $70,000 allocated to TSC that we could give to our very own employees. It doesn't make sense to me that we're saying, oh, we care, we'll do everything possible, but at the end of the day, we're giving money to TSC. And again, nothing against TSC. I'm all in favor of our community college, But TSC worries about TSC, Erasmo. And lately, it seems like if BISD has been the feeding cow of TSC, they have been milking it dry. We have had members on the board who are employed with TSC. Have they abstained? No. It boggles my mind that attorneys haven't said anything, that board members haven't said anything, that the superintendent hasn't said anything. It's just been Erasmo and Brownsville talk that has made a big smoke about that. Believe in BISD was Sylvia Atkinson's slogan, Erasmo. BISD is the best choice. And very quickly, TSC, they could afford their tuition cuts because of BISD. The enrollment increases, they bring in more money. Again, TSC is just leeching on BISD. For how long, guys? How long are we going to allow this to go on? Again, I'm all in favor of the community college. It does great things for our community, either here in Brownsville or across the border. But again, we have to start focusing on our own. And one analogy, Erasmo, that I grew up with, hey, our household, Erasmo, we take care of our own. If we're able to take care of somebody else from the outside, what? We'll help out. But our main responsibility is our home. BISD is our community. BISD is our home. We should focus on our household and not be giving our money, our jobs to TSC. Let's focus on BISD teachers. Let's change the morale. Let's make sure that we demonstrate to the teachers that, hey, we got your back. We're not feeding anything else. We're not feeding anybody else, but we're feeding our own teachers. That's my only issue. And it really bothers me that nobody is being vocal about it. It's just Erasmo. And it shouldn't be. It should be the elected officials who we as a community voted in office. So thank you, guys. Have a good Sunday night. Captain Guac is having some technical issues. We do apologize. I'll take full responsibility for that. He's a good man. He's busy. So hopefully we'll have Captain Guac in sometime this week. Captain Guac!
My kid with it. Captain. Nope. True, David Castro. Frankie's on fire. You guys are amazing. Love you, Elizabeth. Captain Guac, I love you.
Come back on, Captain.
Captain Guac.
Your audio.
Rookie.
Your audio. We can't hear you. Can't hear you. Your mic is off.
Well, so we're going. Captain Guac, can you hear me? Are you already froze? Captain Guac, can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me? No. All right, guys. Have a great rest of the evening, Captain Guap. I love you. I have a crush on you.
Not anymore.
But after tonight, it's over between us, bro. It's over. So you tell your parents that you and me are off. Off. Love you guys. Have a great evening. Be good to each other. Be good to us. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 in the morning. Love y'all.